Go over simplifying exponents. So here's our question. This one deals with three exponent laws, and the three major exponent laws are written like this. If the base times a base with a value to an exponent times another exponent with the same base and a different exponent or the same, doesn't matter. You can simplify by writing one base and just adding the two exponents. Okay. Same idea if you have a base and an exponent divided by the same base and exponent, you can simplify by writing one base and subtracting the exponents. And finally, if you have a base to an exponent and then all of that's to an exponent, you can simplify by writing the base and the exponents times each other. Okay, these are three major rules for this. And actually, there's one more I'll add to it. If you have a base to a negative exponent, you can make it a positive exponent by turning this into a fraction, so x over 1, and inverting it. So it becomes 1 over x to the power of, and all of that would be to the power of the positive a. Okay. So with that being said, the very first one, though it doesn't show it, there is an exponent to this e. If there's nothing there, do you know what exponent we assume is there?
1.
1, great. So these are two exponents multiplied by each other. Which of the rules would that follow? 1, 2, 3, or 4? We're multiplying the two, and the bases are the same.
1.
Yeah, number 1. So what do we do with the two exponents?
Add them.
Add them. Okay, so here's our example. So we then get e to the power of 1 plus 5. So what is that going to give us as an exponent?
To the power of 6.
Yep. So now we get e to the power of 6 over e to the power of 7. Now we have an exponent divided by exponent. Which of the rules does that fall under?
Subtracting.
Exactly. So we write it just e to the power of 6 minus 7. We always write the top value, subtract the bottom value. So what does that become?
-1.
Great. And what if they tell us they want it to be a positive exponent in the end?
Flip it.
Yeah. So how would I write that?
1 over e.
Yeah. All to the power of
1.
Yeah. And do we have to write 1 really?
No.
No, it doesn't change anything. So we have 1 over e is our simplified answer. So we went through all the rules minus this power rule. What if I were to tell you, just add it to the end, what if I told you this was to the power of 5? So now we ended up with this, let's zoom back in, just to give you one extra rule as a practice here. E, okay, that's to the power of 1. And now it happens to be to the power of 5 on the outside. What would I do with the two exponents?
Multiply them.
Yeah, so we'd have 1 over e to the power of
5.
Done. Check. Good.